Yo, 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 it's your boy One Deep 215 back with another video. Well, here I am, y'all. I'm back with y'all in the flesh. Let's get right to it. Let's get to the topic. Modern women aren't wifey material. They just not. I think most of us men know that, but I want to send this out to the men that don't know, or the women that may be curious about it. Why aren't we desirable? Why aren't we wifey material in your eyes? Well, I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, let's get right off the top. Women not submissive. I think we know that. I'm not gonna ramble on too much about it. It's a fact that women look at submission nowadays as a knock. It's a knock now. To like, if you submissive, you're frowned upon by your peers. And it's like, wait a minute, what's going on? When did women? That's not just something women supposed to lose, in my eyes. I'm no, psychiatrist or, therapist or nothing. But in my eyes, I don't think women just lose that. What happens is you got Western women, modern times, whatever the case may be. And we all know it's follow leader for most women. It's follow leader for just the culture in general. But mostly a lot of modern women follow each other. And what happens is they see their friend, their bestie, or whatever, going along with this, whatever you want to call it. And when you submissive, it's like you're not a real woman nowadays. And us men see that. And we looking at them like, well, why would I pretty much give my life to you and you're not even going to submit? And they look at submission like it's something that us men wear like a badge of honor, and we want to control everything. And there's no further from that couldn't be no further from the truth if we being real. Like I said, women were born with, I'm gonna say, levels of submission. All women ain't on the same level. You got some that submit more than others, but for it to be non-existent nowadays is crazy to me. So that's right off the top one of the reasons why us men, for the most part, we not wifing these women up, because it's like it's a lose-lose. Another lose-lose is marriage benefits the woman. It benefits the woman, which it should, but it should benefit the men as well. Marriage don't benefit men in no type of way. The only benefit you may get out of marrying a woman nowadays is if you want kids, you will, father a child, more than likely. It's a 50-50 thing, but at the same time, as long as that woman want a child and you want a child, more than likely you're going to have a child. That's the only benefit a man really gets. Financially, it doesn't benefit us. Mentally, it don't benefit us. The women get all the perks for the most part. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of men is cool with women getting somewhat of the upper hand, but it's like, damn, it ain't even the upper hand. It's like they up here and we down here when it comes to benefits in the marriage. And a lot of men ain't going for that. A lot of men ain't going for the whole alimony is at an all-time high. Child support is at an all-time high. These marriages ain't lasting. The people that are getting married in these modern times to these modern women is barely lasting. And I'm not wishing no bad juju on nobody, but the facts is the facts. I was watching something on the news, and they was talking about how divorce rates is at an all-time high. And most of the time, it's the woman filing for divorce. That can't be, that's not a coincidence. So we know that. They combative. A lot of women, like I said, they don't want to, a lot of these modern women don't even want to grow with a man. They want to compete with us, which is crazy to me. Not just other men. They want to compete with their husbands. Like a lot of these women get married to these men, and they all of a sudden it's like competition. Wait, I'm supposed to be your soulmate, AKA your husband. And it's like competition, whether it's in the employment field, whether it's monetary, whether it's who got more of this or more of that. They automatically compete with us, which is crazy. These women aren't worth a lot of times. They not worth even approaching, let alone marrying. And I'm not here to like cast shadows at anybody that want to be married. At the end of the day, I think we all deep down inside, even myself included, want to get married someday. But when you see it when the writing is on the wall, you like, This is a financial burden. This is a financial burden, just taking a chance giving this woman my last name. Because it's one thing to have a prenup and all that, but it's another thing to just share your life with somebody that's not worthy of it. Even if they like you, even if they love you, a lot of them don't even know what love is for real, for real. Let's be real. And that could go for both sexes, for real, for real. A lot of people don't know what love is. You know, a lot of people still learning this thing we call life. But at the same time, these women is just, they out there with it. Their mindsets is way off. Their mindsets is just so off. It make you, no matter how attractive they is, no matter how desirable they is for the most part, physically, their mental and they thoughts and the way they go about things is not desirable at all. It's like, man, I'd rather just stay single or keep rocking out or whatever the case may be. If I got somebody close to me, we could rock out, you know, on some type, you know, we could be exclusive, but I'm not putting no ring on it. And that's what a lot of men are saying. The Western women, modern women just in general, they have a knack for not being all the way on the up and up. Let's just be real. We living in different times. These women, is one thing that they lie. That's already a no-no. They lie. They're liars, a lot of them. Let's keep it a buck. But they lie about everything. These women lie about everything nowadays. Small things, big things. Things that you once thought was like on the up and up. They just is a whole nother. And you like, do I want to deal with that? Do I want to deal with that? These women aren't worth marrying. They're not. And another thing that they think, okay, let's say you got you feel as though you got a nice job. You could take care of a family, right? For some of us gentlemen, we pretty, I ain't gonna say well off, but we doing pretty good financially. So you like, yeah, I want to find my second half, my better half, and rock out. You know, raise a family, whatever the case may be. Start from scratch, even if you don't want kids. Let's say that is the game plan for a lot of us. These women don't know how to be housewives. They don't know how to be homemakers. Even if you gave her that option, babe, you don't gotta work. You know, you my woman, whatever the case may be. I got it. I can support us or whatever, right? Let's just say, a lot of us ain't going for that either, but you know what I mean. Let's just say it was that. You coming home to dirty dishes. You coming home to no food. And not saying, see, what women women hear that, and I ain't going to get sidetracked, so I'm going to finish that point. Women hear that and think, oh, you want me to be a slave. You want me to wait on you hand and foot. It ain't even, it's that. Don't get it messed up. Because if I'm bringing home the bacon, then damn, cook it. Cook, you know what I mean? For lack of a better term, not to sound corny or nothing, but if I'm bringing home the bacon, cook it. But they hear that and think it's demeaning. I'm supporting both of us. Why can't this crib be cool? Why can't I have a meal at least 3 days out of the week? And we can order out on the weekends or whatever. Most men are logical thinkers and we know how to compromise. No, you don't have to burn every damn day. I get it. You can take a day off or two. But damn, I'm working every day. I'm providing. And I'm coming home and all you doing is this. Because that's what a lot of them do. They think being a homemaker is sitting back on Instagram all day, on TikTok all day, and going shopping twice a week and getting their nails and feet done. That's what I'm like. Not to say that's how black and white it is, but it's pretty much on that level. And I dare somebody to get in the comments and say, no, that's not it. Now, when I say all these things, it ain't all women. I said modern women. These modern women are not wifey material. They just not. You got some that are. But it's far and few between. They think they don't look at things on a grand stage. They look at things just for the moment. And we know it's never enough for these women. That's another reason why it's like it ain't worth it. Because you could give a woman your all. And it's never enough. You like, damn, I just did this. Now she complaining about that. I did that the other day. Now she complaining about this. And not saying people not going to complain. Not saying women just going to walk around cheesing all day. Because it don't work like that. And we know that. But at the same time, like, it's like, damn, leave something to the imagination. Why is it always something? And I'm doing the best I can. I hear a lot of stories about these men, and I'm not saying we all are perfect, but I hear a lot of stories about men really doing a thing, really trying to hold it down, and it's never enough. It's never enough with these women, and that's another reason. It's just you putting yourself in a bad predicament, wifing these women up. You just are. And I'm not saying these women ain't worth relationships. A lot of them ain't worth that, but I'm just saying a relationship, that's different, obviously. It ain't on papers. We ain't sharing names or whatever the case may be. But even that is risky nowadays. So let alone what I look like marrying you, going to an altar and say, in the I do. In holy matrimony, I do. It's like, really? If you got one, then yeah. If you got a real one, then yeah. We all know, like, when you got that one that you feel as though, but everything is tricky because you never know. The wool can be pulled over your eyes or what have you. It's not worth it in the long run. A lot of these women ain't feminine enough. Let's speak on it, y'all. Let's keep it a buck. And we not out here looking for Cinderella. Because the first thing a woman say, oh, you looking for Cinderella. You want me to be this. No. There's nothing wrong with being a woman, though. With being a girl. Can you just be a girl for me? Oh, that's because y'all men sassy. Y'all the feminine ones. We feminine because we want a feminine woman. That's a feminine thing to say. This is what these women say, a lot of them. Oh, you want me to be your slave. You want sex too much. You want this is always a battle of the sexes. So it's like, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Think about that, y'all, in the long run. To my men out there that's looking to get married, do your thing. This might not even pertain to your woman. I don't know every woman in the world. I'm going by logic and I'm going by the stats. And the stats say these women are on a whole different ballgame nowadays. They on something different that we ain't even on. So it's like, why not just be single? Why not just, okay, if I got a girl, we cool. I got a good one, whatever, we rocking out. If it lead to that, but I ain't in no rush. Because at the end of the day, we're in a bond if things go left. If things go left, we're in a bond, a financial bond. There's nothing that even getting a divorce costs money. So it's like, none of that stuff is really worth it. And to my men out there, I want to keep it real with y'all. I'm saying this, and I'm stamping this. In my eyes, it ain't worth getting married. Unless you know for sure. Like, seriously. If you know for sure that you got one, then cool. Because I would never want to take nobody's happiness away. Or I'm saying, I'm preaching, don't never. But if you got one, yeah, obviously. But to be out here soul searching with these women that's walking around amongst us nowadays, talk about, yeah, I'm looking for somebody to marry. Bro, tread lightly. Tread lightly because it's like a diamond in the rough. It really is. You are in a bad predicament. You putting yourself behind the 8 ball from the jump. A lot of these women look down upon guys that's like on some, like, not even romantic, but you looked at as sassy if you looking for love and shit. Like it's weird. It's weird with women nowadays. And they follow suit, they follow each other trends, they follow each other ways, they follow each other thoughts. What's deemed corny is like everything that's right. Like the right things is corny. And that's not, I ain't gonna lie, that's not just with women. That's in life in general. That's with men, women. A lot of people just look, everything is so topsy-turvy. It's like, you can't even, but y'all know me, I'm gonna be me no matter what. I don't care what's in, what's not, what's accepted. You know me, I think on my level and my level only. Is I'm always right? No, but at the same time, I know what's logical, I know what's rational. So nobody can ever change that. But as far as the marriage thing, it's the luck of the draw. Did you get a good one? Is she really down for you? Is she really like, was those vows real? It's like, there's so much to think about, and these modern women ain't worth it. They not worth it. I don't care. Somebody had to take it there. I gotta keep it a buck. Y'all know me at all times. But at the end of the day, tread lightly, gentlemen. This is no, I'm not trying to sway nobody if from looking for love or trying to find a better half. This ain't that. This is just a public service announcement to men that's actually looking, searching and looking. It ain't worth it in the long run. Let it come to you. If it don't come, it don't come. And if you got a real one, hold that real one. Other than that, just rock out. I'm going to end this one. If y'all like this, hit it with a like, subscribe, comment down below. Y'all know I love the comments. I'll see y'all in the next one. I holla.